But Void Spirit is falling behind by a lot. Like, we're talking half a level at this point against Xiao 8. 600 net worth ahead against him at this point. He's just gonna keep rolling. I don't really see Void Spirit making any move in this lane until level 6. And if Xiao 8 gets 6 before Tiny Gangs, I wonder if they can even kill. Well, they got the combo that time, so that's nice. Yep. Also put the Heavenly Grace on the Clinks, giving him 38 strength. If we're gonna see Xiao 8 go for... You're very convinced in this... Oh, hang on, mid lane. It's gonna be fine, though.
And it's going to be Mira who's in trouble. And still, then Miposhka, nice hit with the Bushwhack, but it doesn't really change much thanks to the Heaven the Grace, Xiao 8.
Oh my god, he has Hood Vanguard Blink minute 13. On Faith Beyond.
This boy's a beast, and he's going to go for the kill at bottom lane where they set up with the Winner's Curse into the stun and the big burst damage of the double edge. Sin, this is not looking good.
It really is not looking good. And it's not just the gold lead, it's like the inspiration, right? I'm looking at a team that, it's kind of weird to say this, they kind of feel broken, but they haven't played yet. So it's very uninspired as Mira is in trouble. And Mira is going to die to Curse together with the Wyvern and just out-farm you. Like, it's 4 kills. They're 7k gold ahead. Like, they haven't killed Roche. It's just flat out.
They're gonna go for the Omni Knight. At least they've got him, and the fact that it is such a low kill game, the fact that it is so hard for them to be able to bring down a single hero on PSG.LGD is just leaving them kind of wondering what's going on. At least they got the second support now. Jin Q, all right, Team Spirit beginning to get a little bit of momentum going on. They're picking up the pace. Top lane, though. Collapse does need to get out of here, though. He's going to try and skewer away from the Burning Barrage, but unfortunately for him, the Stampede is going to keep him in place long enough for Xiao 8 to deliver that final blow.
Blink. Sven? Okay. Get the Axe on the Void. You get... He's queuing up Aether Lens on Mag. I don't... Oh, someone's dying.
Oh, they got him. Yeah, they got the Centaur Stomp this time before the attribute shift, and Xiao 8, he's sandwiching right now. He's found Mira, who does have a Blink Dagger, so if he blinks into the trees somewhere, he might just be able to survive, but if 6 rounds too long, the Gleipnir, it's going to hold him there long enough maybe for the supports to catch up.
Yep.
Oh, heals into a stomp. That's good enough.
It's just good fight selection. They used the Stampede, didn't get what they wanted. Whatever, guys. Go back to farm. Get our next move. Okay, this could be a big kill. Shall
This was really nice. Team Spirit, you can tell they know that like this is their time to fight. You know, they couldn't find any kills for the longest time. Now they've got this E-Blade. Now they've got Aghanim Scepter. 8-5, 11,000 net worth lead for PSG.LGD, and they're going to get a pick off. But E-Blade does actually save Miposhka for a second here. Tries to use his ultimate. It's a short little hop away, but the cleave. Utoro presented him an option. They are going to be able to get the skewer back here. Maybe a toss as well, but no. Ame says, I see what you're doing here. Pops BKB, kills Mira before he could be tossed out.
At some point, like, you can get a skewer back. You can skewer back. Here are your choices. 4,000 health Centaur with Pipe. Sven with Satanic Aegis. Or Clinks with Death Pact and 3,000 health. Who do you choose? Well, they found Centaur.
We're seeing it right now. Self-Yule's Faith Beyond is going to be saved by the Omni Knight. He's not going to die. He was totally by himself, and he's not even close to dying. Now Miposhka's going to die instead as that silence. Oh, not quite enough. Miposhka hidden in the side of the trees here. Wants to go for a TPM maybe, but unable to do so. They do manage to catch the Winter Wyvern. A really nice Burning Barrage over the top of Collapse as they're looking to be able to move their way back into this tier 2. Nice toss back into the Omni Knight. That's an important kill. Keep him silent. Get him killed. Nicely done by Mira, finding that opening, poking and prodding, skewering them back into the tier 2, into an RP. Underneath this tier 2, maybe they can kill this Clinks, but he's still so damn tanky. They need the help of Utoro to get it, and they finally do get it done. Team Spirit,
all right.
No, they have to play a long team fight in order to kill these heroes back and forth, and they do so at first, but now, unfortunately, Mira did not expect LGD to come back in with just 3 heroes, but Ame is still the toughest kid in class.
He's still able to blink. Wait, yeah, so he blinks between the instances of the Avalanche, right? That's very good finesse here from Faith Beyond. His base items, he's just going to go to town. Double heart on Centaur. Why not?
Yes,
give him a
228 strength. What is that damage-wise? 38% of 228. Go, SyndereN. There's a toss back onto Centaur, but where's the skill? Collapse? Oh, no. He dropped his Blink Dagger. Something horrible happened there. He missed a skewer completely. Does manage to get the horn toss almost back in the fountain, into the fountain. To pull back a little bit farther and double heart. They won't be able to save you here, FaZe_Beyond. They get the kill. It cost them megas, but they did manage to bring the enemy team into the... Oh, one shot! 1,600 damage crit coming from Ame. That kills the Hoodwink.
Disgusting.
Maybe the tip will do a little bit of percentage-based damage somehow.
Just a slight smile on him. I love that camera shot. You know, it just got bursted by a morph. He's not like laughing. He's just like, funny. Oh, man. It must be funny to be immortal. Do you think humans would be immortal if they had 2 hearts?
No.
There's the toss. Full
toss
combo.
Back into the skewer. Here it comes.
He's stampeded out.
He didn't go for the RP. Maybe he wanted to save it for somebody else, but as it stands, they're going to need another combo like that from Mira and Collapse, and this time, hopefully, on the Clinks or the Sven, because right now they're doing all the damage. All right, they're going to go for it again. The Cold Embrace may have just killed FaZe_Beyond. They down him back. Oh, they do manage to kill the Winter Wyvern at the same time as FaZe_Beyond is slowly but surely being chunked down by the fountain. GA is going to be able to get him out again. Another toss is coming up soon. He's got a blink, and they've got another skewer. Can they get him? Toss him back into... Oh, missed skewer coming out from Collapse as he actually went for Ame instead. He's got the RP still. Another skewer in 1 second time. BKB, there it goes. He brings Ame back in. This time there's no GA. This time they buy, oh God, but he's got a Satanic. Don't let him hit you. Don't let him touch you. He heals too much. Ame back to full health and killing the enemy team.
I like Team Spirit playing target practice there in the end. They're just like, all right, guys, let's try to practice our combos for next game. After getting absolutely rolled in game number 1, Team Spirit probably have something to prove. I think more than anything, the most important thing for Bloodseeker is having good matchups. I think he's not really worthy of a pick unless there's a specifically really good reason. Oh, FaZe_Beyond might actually die bottom here. Yatoro and Miposhka, they're going to surround him. First Blood going the way of Terrorblade. You love to see that if you're a Spirit fan. The only hero who's really going to do anything aside from him is Clockwork. Your 5 is an IO.
Oh, they managed to catch Toro. Look at this. The vacuum back in. They have the damage to be able to kill potentially both of them. Unfortunately, FaZe_Beyond dies underneath the tower before he could chase down Miposhka. But still, trading themselves out for a carry that was pretty happy with his lane. Well worth the back over to the top lane, though. Ame getting low. They do manage to get the kill onto Mira first. Collapse is on his way. The Blood Right is going to be a little off the mark. Ame is fast enough to get out of that one. A rotation that fails for Team Spirit. The first step out from Toronto, Tokyo.
Miposhka's going to not go high. Team Spirit, in the meantime, don't just sit around and watch their Lina die. They're actually taking mid-tier 1 with their Lion. He's going to get denied by Zinq. There's the... Oh, that hurts when you rupture it. Yikes.
The only swerve is just that Rod of Atos, which we'll see how impactful it is. It's already managed to get the kill onto the Clockwork, and now maybe Xiao 8 is going to be caught inside of it as well, set up for a free pickup on Toronto, Tokyo. FaZe_Beyond coming in from the other side. They do have Y with the hook shot, but there's still some heroes around here, especially with the Blood Right getting off. Collapse may die, but it's certainly going to cost FaZe_Beyond his life and maybe a little bit more. If he does not hold the money for the shard, I think it's a big mistake. I think the shard is the mega counter to Bloodseeker, right? Because you can stop your own roll and you can counter Blood Right. Pull back in. Nice vacuum there with the wall, but at the same time, they are going to be able to chain up Yutoro. So Team Spirit going to lose on that left-hand side, but at the same time, Toronto Tokyo is now back into play. Relocate out just in time before they... Oh, no, he didn't relocate very far. He relocated just a half step upwards, and Collapse is ready to collect as they are going to swarm on in and make up for the loss of Yutoro in great, fantastic ways. That's going to be 4 kills for Team Spirit, a triple specifically for Toronto Tokyo. He is feeling good.
Trying to find Miposhka. He has sidestep to the left though, and should be getting out. No, he's showing. Xiao is very far away. Oh, he dove into it.
That also wasn't the dive that Miposhka wanted. He does manage to get off the egg, but it's level 1, so it's quickly dispatched with cooked up. At the same time, though, Team Spirit are taking advantage. All those heroes just showed bottom lane. Let's try and do a fast Roshan. LGD, well aware of that, but maybe too slow to get there as the physical damage of Terrorblade knocks Roshan down pretty quickly. FaZe_Beyond, one last chance to get there, but is denied by Mira. No chance. Is making sure to block hooks just in case, even if it was up. They're still going to try and go for the fight afterwards. They've taken down the Aegis. The Sunder going off. Xiao 8 does have the Rupture on him as well, and they're going to relocate into the triangle, cutting off any retreat. At the same time, Toronto Tokyo TP away with a BKB. Just not good enough. A Daedalus, a Crystallis hit rather from Ame is enough to kill the Lina just in time.
Honestly, masterclass from LGD in that situation. It is so hard. Oh, hang on. He might live.
No. The last shot, it's not good enough. Oh,
okay.
Double kill for Ame.
So what makes this Roshan play so impressive from LGD, as I will never get a chance to talk about it, we're going to go mid, collapse,
no, sorry, SyndereN, you shut up, SyndereN, shut up. It's time for a team fight.
I guess so. There's the trade. If they don't find him, anyone they go on, the response is just overwhelming. It's a clockwork hook shot, it's a vacuum combo, and it's the penguin. Here it is. They're going to open him. No rupture, though. Let's get some base.
Shot, a beautiful combo coming out. Yutoro's going to turn around and kill Y, but it saves Zhao Wei, certainly. And now Ame and Jin-Q are here up on the high ground. They're going to actually turn for this. The Sunder going out immediately, an eclipse from Ame, as he was scared for his life for a second. He actually choosing to go back in. Mira sees his opportunity to be able to get potentially the chain burst. Jin-Q trying to keep him alive, but it's not quite good enough. Jin-Q caught by the Rod of Atos as well. Collapse even throwing the Vey grenade.
Duration, but just a couple of stuns with the roll-up killing off or significantly lowering the impact of the illusions. I think LGD have the solutions to Terribly the entire game. I don't think he reaches overwhelming point here. Nope.
Oh, dear. They should be able to still kill him.
Yeah,
turned around and goes for the vacuum. Yutoro is definitely dead, though.
Oh! No way! No way! Oh my goodness.
That was insane. And now, I mean, they're hoping to be able to get the kill on a Terrorblade, but the potential of losing a fight as well. Okay, never mind. BKB, Toronto Tokyo is going to TP out as soon as they see all that heal. Why? Just shy of being able to catch at least Mira there.
5K. Oh, they're going to try again.
Got the Scotty now. Oh, Zhao Wei turns around. Does manage. They have to keep him chain stunned here. They can't afford to let him get off the Manta or the Sunder. The potential for Steph, and he gets off the Sunder. Can he stay alive through this? Toronto Tokyo is going to try and help. Looks like the Luna's damage is too much, but similarly, Toronto Tokyo's damage is too much for Ame. Zhao Wei is going to fall inside of that Blood Right. Collapse finds an extra kill. Yep, he gets it. Sees the vision of Y and allows Mira to be able to follow it. See if they can find that opening. Mira with the shard, which helps him in being able to deal with the Darkseer illusions, but he also got the 20 talent to restore some mana. So Toronto Tokyo, no lack of spell casting from him as they're going to go for the top lane. Here's the Rupture. They're going to go for the relocate out, but the Rod of Atos.
Oh, I think on the bash bottom.
Oh, it's going to be a trade-off. Pickup if they can actually kill Yutoro, but a BKB, and without the damage of Ame, it's going to be a hard slog fighting through this. A vacuum, miss Swashbuckle as a result, but he's still having pretty well surrounded. He has a Manta, but no way out of this one. So at least they get the trade off into 1 for 2, but still carry for carry.
Team Spirit was just too fast.
Yeah, collapse. Both the Blood Right and the Rod of Atos. Nice vacuum, but unfortunately, no wall and nothing else to follow it up. Zhao Wei receiving in on the Rupture here. Toronto Tokyo thinking about going for that. Maybe a little bit too far. Turns around, kills Y pretty quickly. They're just going to hold for now. Rupture now placed on Faith Beyond. He does have a Laguna Blade. He's going to Laguna Blade himself to try and beat down this offlaner, and will manage to do so. Supernova just before he hits the cogs and well positioned to make sure that PSG.LGD are just in a losing position for this fight, just outside of their phone. Ame's back up in 5 seconds. Team Spirit got to make sure they don't overextend. Waiting. Okay, swashbuckling in. Yutoro's like, okay, we're going to take that. He pops the roll up and does allow him to slide away from Yutoro. But a blood-raged Terrorblade who cannot be challenged is unfortunately too much for LGD as they start backing away farther and farther. Okay, he does have a BKB when it comes back down, but he didn't get it off fast enough. Toronto Tokyo, he's going to have to turn around with a Satanic, try and keep himself alive for the right-click damage of Ame, but the glaives are bouncing, and they finish him off just enough. Yeah, can never count out LGD. Even with the coach that they have in Zhao Wei playing that mid-roll.
Oh, it's too late to buy back Team now. Spirit. It's already gone.
Yes.
Indecisiveness.
You're totally right. They've got the glaives bouncing. It's way too hard to fight this.
Honestly, this is even better for LGD than just getting the lane for free. They also just got gifted a buyback. Are they going to push for the base? They're going to force more buybacks. They want this Lina to buy out. They're going to get it.
He's going to jump in. He's already gotten the Hex onto Ame. Why? Missing out on the hook shot. Immediate BKB activated, but a relocate away. They managed to get Ame just before the damage could rain in to finish him off. They're going to get the stragglers that are left behind by PSG.LGD. All right, sometimes the roll-up doesn't work so well.
You feel the pain in that roll. He's like trying to TP out while rolling away, and he's just taking an absolute beating from Lina as well as the Rupture.
Here, Faith Beyond just running a loop around his throne. These two have to create an opening for Ame to get in there and make use of this Divine Rapier he's picked up. Faith Beyond already dead, but he's going to buy back. The throne is dying fast. They need to get in there now. Yutaro is going to be able to finish up quickly. They get the initiation on the right-hand side while Ame is going for Yutaro, and he finished him off. He managed to get the kill onto both of them. The Glaives are just doing too much damage. This Divine Rapier may have just surprised Team Spirit. And now they're going to go for a buyback, and immediately they are all in committed. Faith Beyond a die back there. Ame in some trouble. Toronto Tokyo laying in the damage with the Blood Rage. Lina is just doing too much. They does manage to get the goal on the Bloodseeker, but it's Toronto Tokyo who will finish out the game.
Wow, what an explosive finish that was. That looked really scary for Team Spirit at one point as well.
It gets a couple of buffs, and then all of a sudden it's going to become a thing. And I think Venge is very close to being there. They gave a couple of small buffs to Swap recently, as so
Xingqiu is so
Xingqiu
dead.
is very dead. And let's see how many other kills they get. Nope. PSG.LGD, the rest of them quickly back away. They say, okay, you got us, Team Spirit. You got first blood.
I think Troll Lion is just an absolute beast of a lane. You're playing against Venge Shaker, which is relatively weak. They are going to try to turn onto Miposhka here. They're going to regret that. That's an easy kill for the Troll. Fairy Fire will delay things a bit, but yeah, Toro's going to grab that one as well. And in the top lane, I think Mira and Collapse are going to hold their own. They did choose to put Hoodwink here instead of the Lion, and I think this makes for a weaker lane. Oh,
definitely be keeping an eye on both the side lanes as Collapse and Mira.
Oh, Xingqiu
showing how aggressive they can be. Yeah, Xingqiu, he's going to start moving around the map. Say, see you later, Faith Beyond. He's going to try and help set this up, looking for the Fissure, but finally gets the block off on a Collapse. Beautifully timed by Xingqiu. Honestly, I was getting a little nervous there. Meanwhile, Faith Beyond, no surprise, he's being run down in the bottom lane.
But this was really good, what they managed to accomplish with this move.
It also gets Klink's side of the mid lane, which he may have died to Toronto Tokyo, who has a haste rune and instead going to try and use it top lane. May not even need it, actually, just to get this double kill. Ame and Y both going to fall. Zhao 8 returns to the mid lane to try and pressure the tower, but there's not much to do here. You know, when this happens in a pub, you know what you say? You're like, all right, if we don't win this game, my carry, it's all on him. Because he got the freest lane, right? Which is just, you know... Nice kill onto Mira. Collapse is going to turn around and go for the Rupture right before the swap goes down. Faith Beyond, he's willing to take the damage and potentially give up his life to trade for any kill he can.
Point out just how impressive it is what LGD are doing here, because these conditions are really... Oh man, he's actually dead. Nice kill from Mira. Battle Fury coming up.
I'll tell Yutaro the same thing I told my carry yesterday. You'd be a really good WoW player. Really good PvE options here. As Ame is going to be found by the chain stuns of Miposhka and Collapse, and he straight up doesn't move for the longest time. Finally does try and doppelganger. At the same time, they kill the Bat Rider.
SPL, Ame.
Pick off.
Going to find Mira bot together with Y.
He tries to get past through the trees, but unfortunately, Treant Protector can follow him anywhere the Mira tries to run. Toronto Tokyo swap back in. This is another big kill. Collapse, he's going to be here too late. Toronto Tokyo's already dead. They've got the Rupture onto Klinks, the Rod of Atos to stop the TP away, but he's tanky. They need more damage, and that's why Yutaro's here. He's trying to catch up, but he may not get there fast enough. Good block off by Xingqiu. It does leave Faith Beyond on the wrong side of the Fissure. BKB soon for Toronto Tokyo, so maybe his game will be made a little bit better. That ward placed down gives an opportunity to get initiation, but counter. Team Spirit managed to get the jump first as a quick counter on Treant Protector. Makes it so the Overgrowth now is potentially going to be used. It's going to catch up to both Mira and Collapse. Collapse going to throw out the Blood right where he can. They can turn around with Treant Protector, but Xingqiu with a big echo is going to be able to finish off that fight. Now, we'll just see teams evenly matched up clash against each other in team fight. Zhao 8 setting up right now, gets the Gleipnir. Initiation onto Mir with a two-man Fissure as well. The two supports may just start off this fight with no spells cast. Miposhka casts one of them, but it misses, and he instantly dies after that.
You get killed? Whatever. Second round of spells. Swap the next guy, you know, and the damage mitigation. Yeah. He's going to go for it. That's the stun.
Going to be able to lock down. Venge. Bushwhack to follow up. They do have Mira landed that one, but they don't quite have the burst damage. It's not quite good enough. The flame break is taken away, but now the break is gone, and Faith Beyond could die and be perfectly fine. He's going to swap wide down at the low ground. Thanks, buddy.
Oh, well.
Oh!
Guess I'll just burn to death then. Toronto Tokyo could find a pick here.
Oh. Yeah, if he gets the right kind of pick off, if he grabs the clinks or something, it would be massive. But Collapse, he's the one who gets initiated first, bursted down before they could do anything in response. The Illusions continue to just poke away at Team Spirit.
Barrage, Nature's Grasp, everything. Spirit lands. All 5 heroes can hit
that
from like
a fresh Faith
range.
Beyond who just came back into it.
Well,
he stuck his Spirit in the front as he was reviving. They're not going to break him, but they can maybe kill the Spirit twice. It's so far forward. Jin-Q, though, looking for the opening. Yutaro, they find it, bursting him down. Not quite fast enough. The BKB going down. He pops the ultimate, but he is being a little bit kited around. He's going to get Jin-Q first. Heals up almost a full. To be able to jump back in, but they choose not to after double buybacks from Team Spirit.
But that's past tense, and you got to look at the future here.
If they can find the real PL with a rupture, that would be a good start. Going to be caught inside the silence with the flame break as well. Really good. He's going to be swapped back. And with that damage reduction, again, not too bad. There's a regen right next to him, too. The break, it hits. Can they follow it up? They need a little bit more. The Finger of Death isn't good enough either. He gets away from it all thanks to the Essence Ring. Maposhka's going to die for daring to try and bring down the great Ame and PSG.LGD right into the pit.
Ame surviving there is huge. He gets full healed with the heart, has an Aegis.
Yeah, the damage reduction is going to wear out, and
no,
tick,
no,
tick,
fine.
tick. Nope, not good enough. Sticky Napalm wore out. Meanwhile, bottom lane, they're trying to go for the kill on Ame, which would be a pretty big one if they can get it and get out, but it's an Aegis. They cannot overcommit for this one.
Xinkyu's waiting for Echo here.
Yeah, Jin-Q, he's ready to go in. If they could burst down this troll, it'd be massive, but he gets on the BKB, stays on top of the Phantom Lancer, and once he's locked down, he's not getting away from this troll. Meanwhile, they do manage to get the lasso on Jin-Q as well, a +1 for this team fight.
Great
for
stuff
Team
from
Spirit.
Didn't use the Aegis for anything. And Venge not being there is really the key difference maker. A swap there, 100% PL stays alive, even on the first life, but they took advantage of that, and they even find him mid. They're just going to keep rolling. Hex the Illusion. Try to kill it off.
Maybe they try and catch up to it. Xiao Wei does manage to kill the support, but Toronto Tokyo is going to be able to get on top of him. No lasso, but he can start doing some damage. And that leaves Yutaro enough time to be able to get on top of the Clinks and kill him himself. The arrows, though! He lives.
Smoke?
He pushes out the top lane so he can join his team for this smoke at the bottom lane. He doesn't have Firefly, but he can still make good on an initiation as they're going to find Faith Beyond. Probably not the target they immediately wanted, but if they get the break, swap it around, does manage to swap to his own illusion. Still hit by the break,
he still gets the illusion.
And the break hits it. It doesn't actually work.
What?
It used to work. I swear to God it worked.
Yeah, I'm sure you're right, because I remember this as well when being broken by Venge, you don't... Okay. That's a dead collapse. All right, that means that a play we've been theory crafting for Team Spirit all game doesn't even exist. And maybe they knew it. So then they didn't go for it.
Yeah, maybe that's why Gabe says 81%, but they're going to try and hold out from this poke at a high ground. Ame's not even committing too much.
Swap.
They are going to be able to get a swap back from the Illusion. Toronto Tokyo unable to get off his BKB in time. They do manage to land a good damage onto Ame with a troll coming in from behind, but unfortunately, Yule Scepter stalled that up. He'll get the kill onto Jin-Q most likely, but not much more than that, it seems. Faith Beyond revives into his spirit. Yutaro, unsure if he really wants to commit to this. I'm going to say it's probably not a good idea. Collapse trying to help him out, but a swap back in. Just beautiful combos from Faith Beyond. They kill him once, but can they kill him twice? They're going to lasso the Illusion. They're saying Faith Beyond, he's too good. We got to stop him. We got to kill him twice to put an end to this madman's reign. Toronto Tokyo getting in, but Xiao Wei immediately pushes them out. Goes for the Gleipnir, but Yutaro actually quickly dispels that one on himself. Doesn't actually have the detection, though, to be able to stay on top of this Clinks. They needed that to be able to kill him, but unfortunately he gets away, and now Xiao Wei's going to help Ame deal with Yutaro, burned out of mana, unable to run away fast enough as the last arrow's just enough.
Literally the last arrow from that shard from Skeleton Walk gets the kill. They could have waited, though. He will respawn in actually 40 seconds, and LGD do have control of the area. They're going to maybe find a swap.
Oh, he managed to kill the ward, so this...
There it is.
Team Spirit, they want to be able to fight around this one. They're going to be able to swap back the Lotus Orb, see if they can keep Toronto Tokyo alive with the BKB, and it does. So barely. They managed to kill the Vengeful Spirit, but of course the illusion is still strong, and it's going to be able to kill Miposhka and look for another swap potentially. Does manage to get the Bushwhack to stall it up, but on the other side, Jin-Q blocks him out with a Fissure, and now they get the swap on Amira. The two supports are dead with no buyback. Not really giving Team Spirit too many moments to breathe as they've got this Aegis and want to make good use of it. Swap back on a collapse once again. Anybody good swaps is just immediately dead. There's no way to be able to bail that out. They can only hope with a Lotus Orb to be able to stop it. Yutaro is going to be able to get on top with the Bat Rider coming in from behind. They're going to blow up the Vengeful Spirit, but he swaps, still goes down. They're trying to save Xiao Wei. He managed to eat another skeleton. It's keeping himself alive a little bit longer, but eventually dies. Jin-Q, though, does enough damage to win this fight as Yutaro is going to fall immediately afterwards, and with 2 dead for over a minute, well over.